been in this career for a year. I've just, for all intents and purposes, just started my career. And this widespread assault on public service and public sector jobs is disproportionately affecting young people. It's disproportionately affecting Māori and Pasifika people who are just coming into their career as public servants. And it's been a really interesting time speaking to my friends who I went to university with, who are now all at risk of their career ending before it's even had a chance to start. Absolutely, there is an unfair disadvantage to young people in the economy as a whole. I mean, we don't have the experience, we don't have the age, we haven't had the time to actually develop anything before these cuts have been coming into play. I think in order to make things more fair, we need to start looking at the value that these young people are bringing to the workforce, growing up in the age of globalization, growing up in the age of just easy access to all of the information of the world. We may not be as old, but we certainly bring a completely different perspective that even just the generation before us didn't have the opportunity to develop. There has been a massive history of young people being written off purely because of their age, and we've seen that in terms of the School Strike for Climate, we've seen that in terms of the rent strikes, we've seen that across the board of young people being written off. And I think the fundamental change needed for some actual change to occur would be for people to listen to us, because while sure we don't have the same length of life experience. We haven't had the years, we've had a very different experience that is just as important and just as valuable to, making sure that there is a world for us to live in there is a world for us to live in the coming years. And, we bring valuable expertise even if we're not old enough to have brought the similar expertise in other parts of our professional development.